Today, we're trapping both Summerland FIsh Farms and the creek from the last netting video because the creek is drying fast and there's exotic fish, crawfish, turtles, and amphibians still living in the creek. So we're going to deploy 2 creek fish traps and 3 traps across the fish farm to see how many exotics we can catch and how many fish we can save. So before we head to Summerland FIsh Farm, it's the night before and we're going to be setting a trap here overnight. If you guys don't recognize this place, this is where we were netting last video and catching a bunch of exotics. So right now for these traps, we're going to be setting them with some Slim Jims and the cat food. We just patched up this trap because it was previously torn to shreds by a massive snapping turtle. I think it could have been a gator. I don't know. Something just tore the crap out of it, but I got Slim Jims in here because they won't float. And then I've also got some cat food because they're probably bound to float. Don't worry guys, I will also be picking up my garbage, but we're going to be setting both these traps in some of the culverts you guys will see shortly. And it's kind of imperative we do this because if we don't, that Arctic blast comes through, they're done. They're toast. They're gonna get frozen solid. It's going to hit below freezing here in Florida for the first time, second time in Captain K's lifetime, the first time I've ever been aware of it. So it's gonna get cold. A lot of the exotics, both fresh and saltwater, are gonna end up dying. And it's just overall not that good of a deal. But I'm actually gonna close up the trap, zip them up before I get the cat food in here. And we're gonna get this set. Then when we're gonna go to Summerland, I'm gonna try to convince Josh and Rizm up to let me set some traps in his actual fish ponds and see what kind of cool fish we could pull up there.
So last time this Arctic blast came through, I was in kindergarten.
Yeah, that's actually insane. I'm not ready for it. We got heaters for the tanks back at home. We're gonna consolidate all my tanks into 3 tanks. I'm gonna jack the temperature up, water changes every day, multiple sponge filters, because that's all I really can do with my tanks being outside. We're at this spot right here, and I already see a couple crawfish. If you guys look at this, guys. Look, you see them scurrying about right down there. So I actually do want to catch a load of these guys for funsies. I'm going to set the trap in the tunnel because if you don't know, even when it gets cold, the warmest place in the water is always in the culverts. They trap the warm air because when the water temperature exchange happens, it all gets stuck in here. So I'm going to keep the light on just so I don't get my hand bit off if there's a gator sitting in here. And also I'm setting it in the culvert because it's a little deeper in here. And people driving by shouldn't be able to see my trap at all. So you guys come over this way. It's set perfectly. Nobody's going to be able to see the traps, and we're going to do this in that second culvert.
Almost fell over.
You almost fell over? And see what all we could catch. I was going to set the second trap over here, guys, but as you could already see, this is completely draining, and it's not anything other than the hot heats during the day and then 40 degrees at night. It's horrible for everything tropical. And so I didn't even see any of the turtles or the eels in here. We're gonna see if the trap will pull them out, but we're gonna trap the other side of the culvert. So that means basically if anything's moving along in these canals, we're gonna stick them. We're gonna get them. I see some small little fish. Hopefully there's no snakes in this, but honestly at this point, the snakes are probably gonna be completely ruined. And we're gonna set this next one down in here and see what we could pull up. Slide that guy right on in there. Very well. And we're gonna let this sit all night. Come check it in the morning. There's actually a crawfish sitting right here. Oh, no. This one's, oh, I thought he was dead. Oh, mollies. I thought he was dead. It looked like he was dead. He's gonna be in a couple of days, actually, unless we catch him in the fish trap. But we're gonna head to Summerland FIsh Farms in the morning, check this after we come back home and see what we catch. So we're at the farm right now, guys, and we're going to be trapping some of his ponds. Not the little creeks. We're going to be literally trapping some of the ponds that he keeps the fish in for sale for you guys. So I have 3 of my fish traps here with us today. The big octagon looking thing, and then we got 2 of my old reliables. So Josh just mixed up some of this fish food and made it into goop. I don't know exactly how this is gonna work because this trap, as you can see, a bunch of turtles ransacked it, like literally annihilated it. And then these 2 traps actually do still have it. So I might try to figure something else for the big trap, but these 2 traps right here, we're going to bait with this fish food. So we might end up only, oh, dude, why? Oh, it'll work, don't worry. Oh, wait. Wait, I forgot the turtle also went crazy on this, but this I'm gonna put a little bit in and just see what happens if it falls through. Odds are the water's just gonna disintegrate all of it, but you can see this is some gloop, as Josh calls it. It looks like Josh just took a dookie in there. And then this one actually does have,
it still works.
Yeah, this one's fine. What always happens to me is the turtles end up getting my traps and just causing havoc, just going crazy. So we're gonna put a good globular of muck in there. Now it was not
Just set in there.
this one. You know what I might do? Do you have like a little knife? Because I could take the lid.
Cup
Put
in
the
it.
cup in there.
Yeah. But do you have like a knife or something?
Just leave it open.
Leave it open? Josh, why are you bullying me? Either way.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh, did you notice the zipper's upside down on this strap too? It fell off and I had to figure out how to get it back in there. So I'm gonna rinse off my hands. These guys are gonna eat a little extra today. Here you go. Look at this. He's got a bunch of baby koi growing out in here, guys. The farm, you literally never know what you're gonna come across. So I'm gonna put this little lid down so we don't get that in any of the waterways. And then I'm gonna find 3 different ponds to set this trap in.
You gonna throw one in the pit or no?
In the pit? We could, but those fish are incredibly mean to me. Definitely want to set one in the platy pond. Would you care if we set one in a cichlid pond? Because I got that little blue pen right there. I want to see how many cichlids we could catch in a fish trap. We got the green light. So I think that's actually where we're going to be putting this one because there's so many holes. And then this is like a little floating stick I used.
If you're gonna drop one in the pit, I think that should be the one to go in the pit. Yeah, the big one. I think that
The
one
pit is just so cruel to me, guys. I have
But
PTSD.
You have this stick, you can always heighten it.
I know.
Okay.
I know, Captain K. Leave me alone. Let me be me. So I'm gonna set one of these traps in right here, guys. We're gonna see what it does. Oh, it's floating.
Take it under.
Sink. That actually might work really well in here. So this next trap we're going to be setting in one of the platy ponds. We actually got to find the pond because Josh, as you guys know, has like 30 of these above ground concrete pools. We're gonna see what happens. We'll come back when we find one. Look at this, guys. Look over here. You see that? This is where we're setting one. Oh, there's a Chinese hill stream load. Hell yeah. So we're gonna set this trap in here. I think this is the one. I might surprise Nikki with one of those. How much are the hill streams? Or the loach shark. We're gonna set this next trap in this platy pond, guys. If you look in here, there are a bajillion of them. So
They're already swimming towards
they smell it. They smell it. So we're gonna see how this does. We're gonna give it probably 30 minutes to an hour. Come back, check the traps, and see what we caught. Look, guys, they are starting to friends. Oh, I see an angelfish in there, Josh. Did you know there's one in there? Yeah. Oh. First fish might be going in the trap. Oh yeah, this one might go stupid. This one might go a little crazy. Guys, so we're here at the first fish trap. The first one we set. We're probably gonna be putting everything back in the ponds because there's a lot of fish in this trap, guys. So I'm gonna try my best not to spook anything as I pull it up.
I'd say pull it up fast enough.
You ready?
There's a hole in the
3,
top.
2, 1. Oh! Oh my God. Okay, Josh, I lied. I might keep some of these. So I do want the Mimbunas. I'm gonna try to act fast because you know what? I'm gonna rest it in the water as I try to check this because there are some fish in here that I want. I just gotta see what all.
There's one in the food bowl.
Oh, is that a big rusty? Oh, Captain K. I have to.
Is there a big rusty?
Look at them. Huge rusty. I think there's 2 of them. So these are Captain K's favorite cichlid. These rusties.
Purple and the orange.
Purple
like,
and
look at
orange.
that.
Beautiful. And guys, I'm doing it this way because these are Josh's fish. I do not want to stress them out. What kind of cichlid is this, Josh? It's like kind of orange and yellow. Like I'm wondering if it's a hybrid. Look at that. Oh, he is beautiful. So as you guys can see, there's more than enough fish, more fish in this trap than I could reasonably check. We're just going to be looking for the absolute best ones in here. And I think this could be another rusty yes, it is. Captain K, we might have a breeding pair of rusties for you. Maybe. I think these are both males, but we're gonna keep both of those guys. And I'm gonna see
yellow one. You see it with like
this
the
yellow
darker blonde top?
This guy. We just pulled up another one of these guys. Very pretty. I'm going to put him back because you know I can't take all of Josh's super nice fish. But we're gonna see if there's anything else in here. I'm contemplating taking these big red Mimbunas, the orange ones. I really like these guys. He's got a beautiful OB color. So I'll put. Stop.
Put it in that one.
All my buckets are dirty and Josh is judging me. He doesn't understand I'd be in the swamp 24/7, but we'll get a good look at this trap, guys, so you guys could see everything. And then I think...
Those Eastern Happies?
No, I don't think so. But that is a ton of fish in this first trap. We're going to put them all back in the water. Now that I saw everything, I'm just going to open it up. But I think doing it that way was probably the least stressful. Look, they might even be able to find their way out. No, they won't. But there's easily 100 some odd fish in this trap. So I'm going to try to undo this zipper. I accidentally re-put it on upside down. And I'm going to leave them with the dog food or fish food so they could live a happy, healthy life. Hear ye. Get your food. Oh, that stuff is disgusting.
But look at them all coming.
Yeah, but they love it. So this trap only sat here for maybe 15-20 minutes. So I'd imagine the other trap should have just as many fish, if not more, because it is taking me a little bit to search all of this. Yeah, I got to open it completely because they're being a little silly right now. I don't want to get Josh's fish caught up in the trap and damaged them. Josh wouldn't be very happy with me if that happened. Yeah, I put it on upside down. I go through traps like crazy, Josh. You have no idea. Almost every week I have to get a new trap. I know. I just built my own little custom net. So if I tilt it up this whole way, scare everybody away. Yeah, slowly but surely. There we go. Couple guys left behind, but they'll figure their way out. It's like a big fish net. I'm just gonna try to do this as delicately as I can. 'Cause at the end of the day, these are kind of Josh's pets, and I really don't want to damage them. They're just being a little difficult. I think that's everybody, yeah. So this trap is cleared. We're just gonna put it to the side right now. These are the 3 fish from that trap we're going to keep. I think the rest of the mollies and platys we're gonna return unless we come across something super nice. But
Just
this cichlid
so pretty. Look at that
is gorgeous fish, guys. Beautiful. So we're gonna go to the next trap and see what all we caught. Oh my God. Okay, before we pull the trap, I am going to get some water in this bucket. We're going to put everything back for the most part. I might keep a couple of them just for fun. Dude, this is disgusting. Cheat coat. There's 100. Josh. Oh, dude. Okay. Oh my God, dude, this works so well. Josh, this is insane. Oh, I've never caught this many fish in one trap in my life. Dude, there's like 100, there's like 300 fish in this trap, Josh. Oh, that's 500 fish. Oh my God. This reminds me of the abandoned fountain, guys. If you're an OG and you remember the abandoned fountain.
You even caught a ghost shrimp.
Really?
You even got a little shrimp.
Free feeders, let's go. I'm just clearing out the trap. Holy crap, Josh.
Yeah, you got shrimp and platy in there.
This is insane. Guys, you can't fathom how many fish this is. I'll try to get it a little bit more in the sun.
And you got one big
Get a
ball in
handful. Oh my God, dude. I don't even know if I could afford to buy all these off of Josh. We're probably gonna get them back in the water. But before we do, we're going to check the next trap. And this one looks just as juicy. Although I don't think nearly as many fish went in here. Let me figure out how to get this trap back.
A few of them just swam into it, actually.
Okay, guys, so this is...
There's holes in this one.
Oh, no. I forgot. There are a bunch of holes in this side. But we still caught a ton of beautiful, beautiful mollies. I think these are mollies, at least. Yeah. What are these, Josh? Holy cow. Look at this. Oh, we got some angelfish in here, too.
Yeah. Peruvian blue angels.
Peruvian blue angels. We're going to get these guys back in the pond real fast. Don't want these guys. These are Josh's. Beautiful fish, though. Let me get these all down to the middle. Oh, my God. There's so many angelfish. Josh, these fish are silly. Reminds me of the good old times at the abandoned ponds and fountains.
They're very pretty. They have a blue tint.
Yeah,
oh,
they're
get bigger,
super gorgeous. But in this trap, guys, I'll get a good handful before we dump them in the bucket. We got hundreds of these guys.
There's a little guppy in there.
Yeah, there's a little wild guppy type. Oh, a bunch of little endler guppies, too. Talk about livebearers, brother. This one's a little insane. So I'm going to get all these guys dumped in here.
You're mixing them?
Yeah, I'll mix them. We got one absolute behemoth. Oh, talk about a breeder. So we're definitely going to keep a few of these for the house, and the rest of these we'll put back. I just wanted to get them all in the bucket so I could just show you guys everything we caught in these fish traps. And I'm trying to do this delicately. These guys are pretty sturdy. They'll be all right regardless. It's just making sure we get everybody out of here, because the worst thing you could do, I forgot this trap had holes in it. We would have caught a way more if we didn't have holes in this trap. What if I were to buy all these right now, what would you charge me, Josh? A lot? Then maybe I won't get it.
Take a truck.
Oh, yeah? So we're definitely going to be putting these back because I can't afford them. Josh!
I'm telling you, right?
Get a load of this guy. He's hanging out with his best friend, his favorite person in the world, and he has the audacity to cut me off and take a phone call. Guys, leave a comment saying you hate the fish farm right now. No, I'm kidding. No, don't worry. I wasn't saying anything. Sneaky crawl.
So I put these out to grow and feed the stingrays.
Oh, you want to try feeding that to a stingray right now?
No, I put them in here to grow out.
Damn.
I've been feeding the stingrays this for a while, and they love it.
This is insane.
More natural.
Dude, these platys, some of them are monsters. This one's ready to pop. Oh, she gone. So we're gonna hand pick 50 of these platys for the fish room. There's some mollies in here as well. I might put them in the same tank. I might not. I'm gonna do good variety. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5. Okay.
There's a couple in here that look insane. Like this guy. This guy's like a skeleton color. You see that? I thought it was like some kind of beta fish. So how many are we at?
11.
11. I like this guy. I want a good mix of this
12.
color. And I saw one in here that was just absolutely insane. There he is. Look at this. What would you even call this? They're see-through. He jumped somewhere, but I'm going to take a couple of the see-through ones because I think they're really cool. We got a big breeder and another little see-through guy. We got this absolute giant right here. Absolute giant. I got this guy that just fell. There we go. There's another one. Oh my God. This one almost hid for me. Guys, you're not going to believe the size on this thing. Massive molly. Absolute giant. Josh is kicking and screaming right now. He's like, he's taking all my freaking fish. The craziest part was, guys, that abandoned fountain we found was all like blue wag. And they had the craziest colors, like golds, greens, blues. I might try to find those again. Oh my God. Absolute behemoth. Yeah, I want the big breeders so that we could start a really good platys. Yeah, he's going in the bucket. I think probably 10 more, you think?
Yeah.
10 more? We'll just get 10 big breeders, and then the rest of the guys will go back to the ponds. We might have made Josh's life a little bit harder mixing up these two different species, but either way. Are there any giants in there?
No, there's good males in there.
Good males. Yeah, I'll let you pick out the last 10, because you'll know better than me what's going to make a good little breeding colony. Damn. I did not plan on spending money today, but today became a money spending day. We're now back from Summerland FIsh Farms, and we're going to be checking this fish trap. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know how this is just because of how bad the weather's been recently, so I don't have any water in this bucket yet. I really don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna hope there's some stuff in here. Oh, anything? Oh, do we get some fish? Oh, look at that little eel. Hold on, let me get some water real quick. There's a tiny eel in there. Now, with the way we set up the trap, guys, we're going to be able to trap both sides of this culvert. Yo, I just saw a tiny eel. We got some nice mollies. This one would be the perfect one to keep. I think they're not protected, so we'll give it a shot. But look at this guy. I'm going to try to get a hold on him. Come here. I'm surprised no crawfish ended up in here. Or if they did, they just escaped. But if you guys look at this little noodle. Oh, there he goes. That is so sick. Then we got a couple mollies in here, and that's basically it. So I'm going to help them out since, you know, they have impending doom. I'm going to just dump the rest of this food back in here, and hopefully the crawfish and everything else will have some food. Help them stay warm if this water doesn't evaporate completely. We're going to check that second trap and see what else there is, but that is super sick. Look at that little eel. I'm gonna keep this one just because he's really small.
Everglades tank.
Everglades tank it is. By the way, guys, we are gonna completely redo the Everglades tank. So we've already relocated most of the fish, and now it's time to check this trap. So this trap's same situation, just a different side of the culvert, and we're gonna just lift this one straight up. We get it? Oh, what is that?
I will say we are not keeping any hoplos in further.
I am so shocked, guys. We did not get a single.
Those are nice bait tools.
Yeah, these are perfect baits, but we didn't get a single crawfish, I don't think. I would have thought the crawfish were like a surefire thing, but I might actually keep these guys to experiment by some fishing areas by me, and see if I could get 8 on some of these fish, because these fish are perfect jewel cichlids.
The blue dots and the red.
Yeah, they look great. I'm really shocked we didn't get any crawfish in here. I thought the crawfish would have been a surefire thing. Another molly and an apple snail in there. What is this, a baby jewel? We didn't actually catch any of these guys the first time we were here.
Like, how big is a molly?
He's actually bite-sized. The molly is bite-sized, I will say. Yeah, we got some for you, pal. Oh, another jewel. These actually, we all could drop in that tank. Yeah, that's it though. That's so interesting. I really thought we were gonna get a lot of crawfish in that trap. Well, they might be toast from the cold. The cold snap could have shut off their appetite, and the continuing cold is just gonna end up killing them. But these guys we are able to save, except for those 2 baby jewels and the little molly. So now we're back at the house, guys, with the fish we just got from the fish trap we left when we went to Summerland. And so we got these fishes right here. Now, most of these guys we're probably going to end up keeping in the bucket, except for this eel. We're gonna put them in here, and I'm kind of just hoping the axolotl doesn't act a fool, because all the axolotls in that tank, low-key probably could take a chunk out of this guy if they really wanted to. Axolotls are like kind of surprisingly aggressive, but look at this. He's got the tiniest little legs right there. They're just little tiny. Oh my God, look at his back feet. Look at that. It's almost like a lungfish, the tiny little leg. But we're gonna get him added into here and hope he does just fine. I'm gonna look up the legalities just to make sure we have no issues. But I'm curious to see if these things burrow. I think it'll be a very interesting little fish to keep. And I apologize to all these little jewels, but they are going to serve a greater purpose, because we have a bass and he doesn't like eating anything we throw his way. So we're kind of forced to feed him jewels and mollies.
That's the only thing he will eat.
Because that's the only thing he'll eat. So we're gonna come back over here.
With the axolotls.
Yeah? Oh, look, he's going in the tunnel.
Yeah, you know, that's an axolotl in there.
Yeah, that's so funny. But we're gonna come over here and see if this bass will eat. I'll eat. Boom, crushed it. I'm gonna give him a second and then throw these next two in there.
Toss one right here up front.
Boom. He got him. That bass is growing pretty good. I don't know if you'll see it from this far. He's probably just now chewing on him. He's locked in on it. Oh, gone. We're now back at the house, guys, with all the fish we caught from Summerland and decided to keep. We did catch way more fish than we kept, but realistically, I only have so much space. So I just kept what I really wanted. Now, you can see in this tank, we got these iridescent sharks that I actually haven't posted the video about yet, but we caught them just a couple days ago. And I wanted to put this video out first because I liked it more. It's been a while since I've done anything with Josh, and me and him, at the end of the day, are friends with benefits, as you guys can see. Yeah, that's the person he's talking about. But we got this big bag, all right? And we got to move these cichlids over to my cichlid tank. And then every single other fish we got today is going in here. I'm going to fill it up the whole way. And bada bing, bada boom it. I just need to find my net and get to moving these fish. Actually, bucket wouldn't be a bad idea. But you could see the 120 gallons really clean because on Captain K's channel, we cleaned the fish room out entirely. She's making that video right now. And we're going to grab a bucket so we can get these guys in there. They're going to look great. They're the perfect size.
It's so cool.
Yeah, but they're the perfect size for this tank, which is very nice. So we're going to get this opened up. I honestly think this might be more than 5 gallons of water. And also, why would Josh use so many rubber bands? That's my question. He put like 4.
Stayed in it, and they're still alive. That's why. Because he knew you had a long way home. He wanted them to make it.
Yep. Damn, this is a big bag. I'm going to try to get this as low as possible. And then slowly let air and stuff out. Boom. Yeah, I thought as much. So one of the platys looked like they're not doing too good. I was temperature acclimating them, but it's been a long day in the car. So I'm not too surprised. And believe it or not, this is 50 fish. We got this beautiful guy right here. And also there's some relaxants in there to make the fish less stressed. But this Mbuna is beautiful. He's gonna look gorgeous in our tank.
Look at his dots above his other eye.
Yeah, look at that.
Other eye.
Yeah, he's really nice. I saw him in there and I had to keep him. We're gonna get him added in right here, and you can see he's basically the exact same size as the rest of them. I'm gonna distract him right here. Throw that guy over there. It's my unique little way of making sure they don't get attacked as soon as I add them in. Because as you guys just saw, he's now a part of the group. They didn't even notice he's in there. Like, he's just chilling out down by the rocks. He'll be able to hide over time. They won't even notice he's in there. He'll just be a part of the gang. Now, these fish I actually kept for Captain K, because I know she would love it. This water is frigid.
Except he does look like he is a hybrid.
Yeah, this is
like
a hybrid for
and
sure.
A rusty.
Yeah, definitely a hybrid, probably male. We're gonna do the same little trick over here, guys. Look, hey guys, come eat, come eat. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Psych. He's over there now. I know it might seem brutal, but trust me, if these fish saw me just drop that guy in right here, the entire school would start to attack. I kid you not. I've seen it happen dozens of times. Not with my own fish because I'm smarter than that, but with some other people's ponds. Oh, yeah, Captain K actually did see it too with the Venistus cichlids we caught when we first started dating. But this guy is the other one we kept, and the rest of these are going into that 40 gallon, and we're gonna top it off to make the water. Look, they don't even know he's any different. He's literally just a part of the crew. So same strat, guys, come eat, psych, new fish, and boom. They're super hardy, so it doesn't bother them at all. And now the rest of these guys I'm gonna take, and we are going to dump the water out into this net and then get them added in. So I also ordered three heaters, because my game plan is going into this nasty cold snap we're about to get is I'm gonna put heaters on the community tanks and make a cichlid tank and the African cichlid tank. And then the reason I'm doing that is that I could catch all the little individual. Oh my God. Okay, we'll be right back. We've got all of these guys right here. We're going to add into this tank right here. We got to pick up a few that fell out, but I'll do that real quick. There's so many fish, they started overflowing that net. Oh yes. Josh, turn off the video. We got these guys right here. We're gonna get added in, and very quickly you can see basically this whole tank has turned red. And the water I'm going to be adding in is warmer, so it should tide them over tonight, and I get the heaters this following morning. Please don't watch Josh. Josh, don't look. But I'll be able to get these guys in a heated tank and hopefully growing out. We're gonna go out and catch some duckweed and not duckweed, water lettuce, and then these guys will be totally all right. But even though those guys made it on the floor, platies are typically really hardy, so I'm not really worried about. They'll be all right. Tomorrow the tank will get a heater, and when it hits 40s for the next week and a half, we should be all right. But that is it for today's video, guys. Please like the video, subscribe channel, and turn on post notifications if you did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.